Okay, we now introduce the detail about the servlet. Of course, when we talk about a component, we always talk about its life cycle. Now, the initial is the function is used to initialize the servlet. So, if the initial function is called when the servlet is initialized by the server, this often happens on the first do get or do put call of the servlet. Okay, so please remember initial. This function is used by the server to initialize the servlet. Okay, so destroy. This function is called when the servlet is being destroyed by the server, typically when the server process is being stopped. Okay, so please remember the destroy function is used to destroy a servlet. Okay, initial, enter, destroy. Okay, so we can see that here, servlet code. Just load the servlet code, and after that, the servlet code uh, is already loaded by the server. Now, this servlet code can handle client requests, right? And then after this request has been finished, the server will just what? Unload the servlet code by what? By the destroy function. Okay, so please remember, please read this slide by yourself very carefully for 3 minutes, okay, to understand the initial and the destroy. Okay, so the initial function is used to load the servlet code, okay. Then after afterwards the server can use the servlet code to handle the client requests. Okay, after the servlet finish to process its requests, then the server can use the destroy function to unload the servlet code. Okay, so read this slide by yourself for 3 minutes to understand this procedure. Okay, next one. Do get and do post. The do get function is called when the servlet is called via the HTTP GET. Since the do post function is called when the servlet is called via HTTP post. Posts are a good way to get input from HTML forms. Okay, posts are a good way to get input from HTML forms. In other words, when you just send an HTML to your clients, then ask your clients to import something. Now, after your client has inputted some sentences, some words, or some data, right? And you need to get this data from the HTML. How? By the post, by the get and the post functions. Okay, now read this slide for 2 minutes to understand this.